Oh, those three big blocks. Chevy singing a tune coming down the track. Nice hook for Craig Ulmer. Had to beat 335.78. Goes 338.31 for the lead. Give a round of applause. Big wheelie at the get-go right there. He's thinking, oh, I missed the weight, but he moves into the lead in spite of that fact. Nice hook for Craig Ulmer. All right, we need the winner of the Light Limited Pro Stock class. I'll give you the top 5 of that class. Mike Masonbrink wins it.
You and I aren't live yet, are we?
We need Mike Masonbrink over here at the announcer
Yep.
stand. Second place went to Mark Wiggins and the Demon Deer. Third went to Tristan Myers with the Dirt Sling and Demonstrator. Fourth went to Mike Hargens with Wildside. And fifth to Jeff Myers with Rambunctious. So Mike,
you can throw notes in that chat, though, for me, Ron.
Announcer stand.
Thanks to Equity Bank, Klein Smith Westware, Bosler Meat Company, and Missouri Capital Association for sponsoring our VIP area. And a huge thanks to
Are these guys young guns, Ron?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
One is 23. The other is 20, I think, almost 21.
I'm just getting the banner ready.
Any Tredis folks over in the VIP tent, if we get you to come over here to the announcer stand.
It's weird to hearing you in real life and then over there.
Light Limited Pro Stock class. Anybody from the Tredis?
I had to turn myself down. It was a little overwhelming on my end.
Marty Selman out of Garden City, the Rat Trap. Oh, that'll make the Ford people happy.
Welcome, everybody, to another special edition. And when I say special, I mean Ron. You know, I have to pick on Ron a lot. That's because that's what we do to each other. We've been doing this, Ron. This show's we've been doing this every Tuesday night now for a while. So
yeah, how long have we been doing it?
I feel like we talked about Dubuque. I feel like so probably May.
This like May. Let's see, June, July, August.
June, July, August. 4 months, 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah, people continue to watch us. So, welcome everybody. My name is Jason Schultz with the Beer Money Polling Team. Ron Stone. Oh, I always do that wrong. I point wrong. I don't. It's a camera. Ron's over there.
I get it right this time.
Ron's over there, and he is the main voice of the Outlaws. And they're what's your official title, Ron, with the Outlaws?
Yeah,
Jack of all trades.
Where is my business card? Maybe
I want to see. I want to see your business card, Ron.
You want to see my business card?
Every Tuesday night, Ron and I get together for Outlawed with Ron Stone. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're live on 8 different Facebook pages right now. We're live on WWP TV, which has the second largest social media following in the world for Facebook. We're live on Beer Money, which is number 1. We're live on the Outlaw page. We're live on YouTube. We have a lot of different stuff there. Ron Stone, Vice President. Dang.
That sounds official, doesn't it?
Yeah. I didn't picture you as a Vice President, Ron. So.
You never seen me as presidential or even vice presidential at that?
Oh, I more like a singing bartender type of a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm a man of the people, okay?
Yep.
A man of the people.
Ron and I like to know where people are watching from tonight. So please type that in the comments. Type in your favorite outlaw poll that you went to this past summer. If you're not in outlaw country, maybe you're out east, maybe you're way out west, maybe you're in Australia, type in any facts. We don't care. It's not just about the Outlaws, but we do. The main function of this show is the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association. But we're going to want to have some fun with it this winter. We've been doing young guns. Tonight, Ron has lined up with us Cameron Pascal and Seth Markey. They're the drivers of the High Cotton two-wheel drive from McAdoo, Texas. We've been interviewing them, kind of learning their pulling story. It's been a lot of fun. If you've been with us on these previous Tuesday nights, we've had a lot of good interaction. It's fun to hear some of the stories. And actually, last week we spun off a new idea, Liquor with Legends, kind of like Drunk History. And Ron and I are going to travel around the country and meeting with these people and learning their stories. A lot of
That's
fun.
the plan. It sounds glorious, doesn't it?
It does. Taylor Lomax is checking in from McPherson, Kansas.
McPherson.
David R. Hunt is in God's country.
David R. Hunt. Well, we see you
There you go.
Lufkin, Texas, my friend, in about a week and a half.
To find that out. So Brad is always watching. He is from South Carolina. I'll see him at Diesels and Dark Corners, Ron, first week in November.
Yeah, he's not far, is he?
Lisa Jostock, she's in her shed in Lapeer, Michigan. Probably working on one of those tractors, drinking. East Springs, Arkansas. Jeff and Diane Golly. The Butcher, 4x4 Pro Stock truck.
Nice.
West Point, Nebraska's checking in. Ashton, Nebraska.
Ashton,
Dave is definitely going to Lufkin, Texas.
Awesome.
So good nose. Desiree Paulson says Spencer, Iowa was their favorite pull. So Cody Vanderholm got an awesome photo. I don't know if did you see? I think I shared it to the Outlaw page, but I want to find it of Lauren backing in Dez. It is so cool. Daily, I'm sorry. I saw Dez's name in front of me.
Yeah, I think I did see that.
Let me find this quick.
A couple of days ago, I think.
I want to share this one with everybody. I love what the photographers are doing, Ron. I'm seeing more unique things, if you know what
creativity. Yeah, the creativity is coming out. Yeah.
Russ is checking in from Pierce, Nebraska. Russ is a loyal follower of our show. So he helped with the Legends Liquor for Legends name. So.
So, yeah, David Hunt, who just chimed in here, father-son pulling team. They have two-wheel drives and have added a two-wheel drive. So I'm hoping they'll bring all three.
They just bought Dirty Pearl, right?
Yeah, they have the Dirty Pearl now.
So this is Vanderholm Media's Facebook page, and these are some pictures from Wisner. And I believe, I'm pretty sure that's Wisner. But they are awesome photos, and I want to share them with everybody. So,
yeah, catching the blue and the purple in those flames there is pretty darn cool.
That's not a Polaroid camera that's taking that photo. If you know what I'm saying.
That's not a disc camera there.
Yeah, not something you and I would have.
Well, I thought I was special when I was a kid, and the disc cameras came out, and I went to the tractor pulls and took pictures. I think my old Kodamatic did a better job than the disc camera did.
So follow Vanderholm Media for some great pictures of the Outlaws, as well as Mark Ham Boys. What's he call his page?
Ham Boys Racing Toys.
Yeah.
Or you can just go to Mark Ham on Facebook.
Yep. And then what's Will's page? Outlaw Pulling in the Past. What is that?
Well, yeah, Outlaws. He's probably watching. He should probably text that to us right now.
And then so Cody commented, you should have heard what the announcer said about how often they wax this truck. Was that you?
No, I don't recall that.
Okay. Cody was having some fun with that one, but that's love that truck. I'm trying to find that picture. This is a cool photo. That is cool.
Yeah, I announced him as actually the Mean Farmer coming up in that class, in the 401 class.
Where is that picture that Cody took of Lauren backing in daily? Man, where in the heck? Oh, maybe it's on Dez's page.
Whoops.
Is that Lauren? That's Lauren. That's how Lauren started pulling. Now he's got unlimited super stock. Yeah, he's came a long ways. That is cool. I had no idea. That's a fish. That has nothing to do with tractor pulling. This is driving me bonkers. I can't find this picture. What did I do wrong?
Yeah, his page is Will's page is the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers then and now.
Okay.
I think he changed that because he was utilizing it for so much current pulling information and pictures and such. And
I'm going to find this photo. I don't care. Ron, I got to find it. I talked about it.
That's cool.
There it is. Boom, right there. That is so cool. A dad backing up his daughter. That is the coolest thing in the world right there. So,
second place in her rookie season. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Let's see here. I got to catch up with the comments. Sorry. Russ loves Wisner and Rock Valley. Those are his favorite pulls this year.
I agree.
Des says this photo is amazing. It is amazing. Hello from East Liverpool, Ohio. I went to Night of Mayhem this past Saturday for USA full pull production for the Make-A-Wish. Now, that's that. Do you know where Liverpool is, Ron? You're originally from Ohio, right?
I'm assuming that's up north somewhere. I'm from the south central Ohio, right down in the southern tip. Didn't venture north of Columbus too often. Did go to Fort Recovery and worked in Columbus for a little while, but didn't venture north of there too often, to be honest with you. What class do I like? What pulling class?
Careful, Ron. You're the vice president.
Yeah, that's a tough question, honestly. I'm a truck guy, but
because I can say I like red limited pros that are painted white. That's what I like to say. So.
That's a tough question. That's kind of like somebody asking me what my favorite song is. It's hard to answer that question. Yeah, I love four-wheel drive classes. I love two-wheel drive. I like Mon tractors. I like big pros. I like 4-1. I like variety. Let's put it that way. Give me some variety. Don't give me too much of one thing, and I'm good to go.
So one question we asked on Let's Grow Pulling last night, and I'll ask you, Ron, too, but I want everybody to type in the comments. And if you watch both shows tonight, we appreciate that. But every guest that we have on, Ryan Rusink always like to say, anytime, excuse me.
Bless you.
Gonna sneeze. He always says, if you could drive any truck or tractor anywhere. He always says, but you can't say Bowling Green or you can't say Louisville because those are the two big ones that everybody's heard of. But he always says that. So, Ron, if you could drive anything, whether it's today or whether it's in the past, what would you want to pull? Whose truck, tractor, mini rod, whatever, and where would you want to pull it? That's kind of a fun question.
Can we go back in time?
Yeah, anytime, anything you want.
If we go back in time, there was a tractor. I think I actually sent this to you last night. There was a tractor back in Ohio, and anybody from Ohio that knows anything about pulling history will remember this name. His name was Wheeler Rittinger. He had a modified tractor with twin Donovans on it. Donovans were a popular boat racing engine back in the day. And he had those set up for the longest time. He had two drive shafts coming off those engines. They were offset, one in front of the other, but they were offset left to right. And he had two truck rear ends mated together in the rear. And instead of using individual rear brakes, he used a joystick to supply power to those motors to steer it. He was, if you needed to go right, he would put more power to the left engine with that joystick to turn it to the right. And that tractor was just awesome. I mean,
that's some Pac-Man type stories there, Ron.
That was awesome. It was called the Outcast 2. As far as trucks, of course, I'd have to go back and drive Studley Studebaker, the modified four-wheel drive trucks. There's a lot I would like to. As far as the tracks, where I would pull, that'd be my home track back in Ohio, the Taze Valley Tractor Pullers Track in Stockdale, Ohio. It's not there anymore. There's actually a house sitting about where the 150-foot mark was, but.
Well, I didn't win the Powerball last night, Ron. And I was going to create the Beer Money Pulling League when I won this, the Powerball, but God is not ready for the Beer Money Pulling League.
Oh, doggone it. Yeah, I thought somebody in California won that. So.
Yep. So.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wheeler was the man. Good choice, Ron. Andy is a pulling aficionado, historian guy. So.
Yeah, I actually went looking for that tractor several years ago, right after Wheeler had passed. I didn't realize he had passed. And I actually talked to his wife, and she told me it had went somewhere in northern Ohio, was pulling with an organization up there, Great Lakes organization or something at that time.
Ron, do you know the rules well enough between NTP and Outlaw to answer Lisa's question? So Lisa, they have a 3-engine mod, right, Lisa, or is it 4? Let me think. I know it's something to do with the blowers. I wish like Brent Yarin was on right now.
Yeah, if you're running Hemis, you can only run 2 Hemis with 1471 Roots type superchargers. Screw compressors aren't allowed like the light unlimiteds. If you're running non-hemispherical heads, you can run 3 supercharged with 871 superchargers.
Okay. Cool.
I don't remember the exact percentage of overdrive on the blowers, but there is an overdrive stipulation in there as well as how hard you can turn those superchargers.
Yeah, so Lisa has 4 engines on hers, so we'd have to make 2 tractors.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going. Take the 2 off and get another chassis, and then you can pull 2.
So 4 for Grand National, 3 in region with 871 blowers. Okay, got it. So, well, our young guns are on, Ron. So
yes.
Or these are just some random dudes that just found our link tonight?
Yeah, they don't look familiar to me. Who are these guys?
Can you guys hear us okay?
Pretty much.
Seth, Cameron, can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear y'all just fine.
Okay, which one's Seth? Which one Cameron?
I'm Seth.
Okay.
This is Cameron.
Nice. Well,
Cameron, have I been pronouncing your name correctly all summer? Is it Pascal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to make sure. So Seth,
Cameron, you can't be shy if you're going to be on the show, okay?
Okay.
So Seth is 23. Cameron is 20. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Can you guys see the comments okay?
David.
Yeah, I can see that David commented. Yeah.
Do you want to say anything to him right now in front of, say, a few thousand people that are watching?
Well, and he said that he's in God's country, but he's actually over in East Texas. We're here in West Texas. This is really God's country.
See, that's what I like. I like a little banter. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Seth.
So you guys are you guys in McAdoo?
Yes, sir.
Okay, both of you from McAdoo, Texas. Uh-oh. Some anonymous user coming on. Is that an anonymous user there?
That's one of our beer. It's got to be somebody, a beer money admin.
Gotcha. So you guys drive the high cotton machine, the Supermod 2-wheel drive with the Outlaws. What is, of course, Cameron Neves and George Neves owns this 2-wheeler, right?
Yes, sir.
So are you guys related to George and Cameron, or?
Yes, sir. So Cameron Neves is my dad, and it'd be his uncle, and then George is our grandfather.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know what the relationship was. So it's good.
How do I get adopted? That's what I just want to throw that out there. Are you guys taking applications? What do I got to bring to the table? You guys talk to me a little bit. So.
I mean, we'll take sponsorships anytime.
Okay.
That's what you're talking about.
Yep, so will I. We'll get along fine.
So now you guys are farmers down there. I mean, predominantly it's cotton, right? And last Monday night, I guess you guys were off at a sale somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we were taking just a couple head of cattle up to a sale barn. Some of Cameron's here, and besides that, we just farm cotton.
Okay, good deal. So
yes, sir.
How did you guys? I mean, obviously, with Cameron and George being into pulling, tell us a story. How it came about that you guys end up driving the 2-wheel drive and sharing driving duties of the high cotton machine.
Well, basically, it comes down to that Cameron didn't want to share driving the mod, so they built us a 2-wheeler, and so they put us in that. And Big Cameron continues to drive the mod, and we just share the 2-wheeler. We started off with a couple of garden tractors 6 or 7 years ago, I bet, but we outgrew that fast.
Are there any pictures of those times on the Facebook page of either one of you?
Yeah, Seth, do you guys have a Facebook page I can bring up, or a website or anything?
We've got the Cotton Candy Facebook page, but I doubt there's any pictures of the garden tractors on there.
I can just make some stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was looking at both your Facebook pages. I didn't see any garden tractors on there. So
Cotton Candy pulling team, right, Seth?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I really don't know who's in charge of running that anymore. Our last video was maybe we put one up this summer. It's not well managed.
Okay, Brandon Gilliland is chiming
That's a Texas guy.
Yeah, he's South Texas.
He is way south.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually saw he's from Uvalde. I seen their governor or their mayor back when all this stuff started at the border back in January. The mayor there in Uvalde saying they were being overrun. So,
Griffin?
that's Doug Voth. That's his alias.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, he was in Facebook jail and like banned for life or something. So,
Seth, Cameron, are you guys going to Lufkin?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay.
Are you going? Yeah. Yes, sir. We're both going.
so how do you guys decide who's driving?
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin, really? So you don't take turns?
No, I don't.
So whoever's the
That's what
luckiest
we do. We
gets
just
to go.
take turns. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I always
deal.
let him decide if he wants to pull first or second, and then I'll just fill in.
So you guys had at least one win on the year, and you guys won what Saturday night in Whitewright, right?
Yes, sir. Is that right? Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, how far is Whitewright from McAdoo?
It's only about 4 hours.
Only about 4
I
hours.
mean, I don't know mileage, but
Not really a
yeah,
hometown.
it's not too bad.
Pretty cool.
It's one
to
of
win
our
in the-
closest.
Yeah, cool to win in the home state there of Texas. So.
Seth, who would have been driving in Spencer, Iowa in 2018?
In 18,
Your guys' Facebook page. You guys need to have a little meeting, catch up your Facebook page a little bit.
Do you got your phone and pull it out and we'll load it up?
I got a video here from 2018. It just says Spencer, Iowa.
If there's no name on it, it's probably me. But if his name's on it, then it's definitely him. You were?
Now this is 2018, so this is what was the power plant in that in 2018?
Oh, the same as this today. It's the Vinny engine.
What was that?
And it actually wasn't either of us. Cameron just let us know. He just hopped in and said it was him. Not this
Oh,
Cameron,
that was
the
Cameron. He's correct.
Cameron
the record.
means
That's your
Yes, sir.
dad, Seth, right?
yes, my dad and his uncle.
Got it. So you guys are cousins.
Yes, sir.
I'm just putting that together, Ron. I know you're a little slow,
I've
so I'm
got
trying
it.
to help you out.
Got it. And we should remember that for next year when we're announcing. So,
Okay, I got Cameron and Wisner 2018. So let's watch that video. Man, there's a lot of people there. That place, I got to go there. I got to quit breaking my tractor.
you still haven't been to Wisner?
Told you, I got to quit breaking my tractor.
Such a fun event.
Here we go. There we go, guys. I'm almost there. This is Cameron 2018 Wisner. 5th place, I think, is what the old Facebook page said.
Gotta do is grind that right.
Look at all the people. That's awesome.
Accident 308.38 feet to take the lead. Out of McAdoo, Texas, high top.
So that was pre Vaney Hemi there, wasn't it? In 2018.
Sir?
That was
Oh,
before
no, so
the
we've had Vinny in that
Ken
one
Vaney
since the
Hemi.
start. No, so we've had Ken Vinny in it since the start. That's the same engine we
Okay.
started with, I think, 5
Good
years
deal.
ago when we started with the two-wheeler.
Okay. Okay, your connection was a little bit slow there, so I was missing what you were saying.
Oh, sorry about
Yes.
that.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Right.
You guys are just joining us.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, if you guys just joined us, we got Seth Markey, Cameron Pascal there, right? From McAdoo, Texas, drivers of the High Cotton two-wheel drive, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So if you have any questions for these guys, let us know. Type them in the comments, or if you want to pick on them, make fun of them, whatever. It's free game. So 1 hour. I like your smile, Seth.
Thank you.
He's like, bring it on. Bring it
Well,
on.
you guys talk to us. Tell us, how you got started, when you first got the bug. Just tell us your story. Let's get Cameron involved here. Cameron, tell us about your pulling career, how you got started. I know you guys talked about garden tractors, but before then, when did the bug bite? I mean, were you guys always been around each other as kids and everything? I mean, were you guys having pulling competitions with toy tractors in the dirt? I mean,
I don't think we ever did anything like that, but
I
mean,
thought
we've been going
everybody
watching
did that
forever.
So where do you?
I guess I know we both did, but we never competed with each other with our toys. But
I had a couple of friends. We were pretty hardcore pulling fans. We did. I think we even had a point series and everything. So. So where would you guys like to see yourselves in the future in the pulling world? I mean, can you see you guys, at some point driving your own two-wheel drive, not sharing?
I mean, I'm sure I'll stick with the two-wheel drive, eventually get to the mod if Cameron needs to ever give that up. And I don't know, you don't really care for the two-wheeler. You want a pro stock so bad you can't stand it.
Well, he wants to blow smoke.
So I don't know. He wants to blow smoke.
Me too. Me too.
So
I'd rather just make power than blow smoke.
Oh.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good, Seth.
So Cameron is there in the other room watching on Facebook right now. Is that what's?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Cameron, is that going to be a possibility?
George and Gail, I'm sure they're all in there on their own phones.
Are we going to see Seth driving the cotton candy one day? Is that what we're hearing now?
I don't know if he knows how to comment on these things, but no. I can tell you his answer right now is no.
So we can have a little fun. Ron, from 2018, can I play this video?
Sure.
Cameron, we're here in Rock Valley for the 15th annual Thunder in the Valley. Where are you from?
I live in McAdoo, Texas, which is out by Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, how far of a drive was that?
It's about 1,000 miles.
So it had a pretty good haul then, huh?
Pretty good haul.
Do you enjoy coming out to these pulls?
We enjoy it. We've been going all my life.
Not for a really long time.
Well, my family has, yeah.
Okay. What got you involved personally?
My dad.
Okay. So you'll be driving the cotton candy this weekend, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. How many times have you hooked up with this machine here?
Here at Rock Valley?
Just in general with cotton candy.
Oh, about 30 years worth.
Okay, so this one's been around for a while.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what's the history of that? How many big wins, etc.?
We were points champion in 2004, and last year we had 5 wins on the season. We won here on Friday night last year.
Okay. So are you following the Outlaws this summer, or what's the plan?
Yes, sir. We're running the full season.
Okay. The track here in Rock Valley and the event itself, what do you think about it?
It's a wonderful event. They worked real hard for making a nice show for the pullers, and we enjoy coming.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
The man, the myth, the legend, Cameron Neves, right there. Good stuff.
Jason, I'm sending you a message there if you want to talk to the guys for a second.
Absolutely. You have to go to the bathroom?
No, I'm sending you a message.
So, gentlemen, Seth, what do we do? What do we do for a real living? Like, what's your job? Are you in school? Do you have a job? Do you just freeloading off Cameron? What do we got going on?
I went to school for a little bit. Actually, a little bit of all of what you just said. Yeah, I went to school for 2 years, and I got an associate's in diesel service technology, and I got a job at a John Deere dealership. And it turns out I hated doing that,
Okay.
so I quit that, and then I've had a job at Nutrien since, and I left there too. But now I'm just farming. I'm selling insurance on the side.
What kind of insurance are you selling?
Crop, pivot, PRF, livestock, just agriculture.
You want to I mean, there's a few people watching the show. This is a good plug for you right now to get some insurance coming your way.
Yes, sir. I mean,
No, give me your elevator speech, kiddo. I'm in sales. Let's roll.
all right. I'm not that good at it yet. I don't have an elevator speech. I can't just make something up right on the bat.
Let's say you ran into me and I farm 30,000 acres and I'm bigger than the Blagraves. What would you want to say to me?
If you're bigger than the Blagraves, I'd say wow.
Wow.
Just wow.
No, seriously, you got to sell me. Sell me. Why should I hang out with Seth? Why should I spend all my insurance money with Seth? Have a Dr. Pepper. Take a big deep breath. Give it to me, kiddo.
Maybe he needs.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm not that good at it yet. I just started, so I really can't just. I don't know.
That's okay. When you're ready.
The guy
when
I
you're
work
ready,
for knows everything, so I got a good.
Yep. Cameron, what do you do?
mentor, I can ask.
Cameron, are you in school? Are you working?
No, I got out of high school, went straight to work after that. After high school.
Yep. Nice. So are we done for the year, or did you say we're going to go to Lufkin? What's the plan?
We are going to Lufkin.
You are. Okay, cool.
We're excited for that. We just got done. We had a Texas Bowl in Wichita Falls this last weekend, and then we'll have Lufkin next. And I think there's another Texas Bowl on the way back from Lufkin and Crosby that we'll go to. And then besides that, I think we're done.
Texas.
Now, is that TTPA, Seth, or is that just big brush pulls? What is it?
It's TTPA.
Okay, cool. So I go down to Nordheim every year, or I have the last couple of years to help out Clint Medding, because I'm sucking up to him because I want to drive one of his pro stocks someday before Cameron does. So it's all good. It's all good. Who do you look up to in your class, Seth and Cameron? Like, who are some of your, like, I don't want to say heroes because, but like, who are some of the guys you look up to and respect the most that have been around a while? And you're like, wow, they really got it figured out.
Cole and Whitey's eye check all the way.
Even Cole?
Absolutely.
Not just
Absolutely.
I don't know.
If we're parked beside each other at the start of the line and we see them move and wait, then we completely reevaluate everything we thought we had set up for that truck.
Nice.
We watch what they do and we try to mimic it best we can. It's hard to do.
I like it.
Those guys can read the track pretty well.
Guys are going to College Station on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Not Crosby, College Station.
Wisner for 10 years. Andy, when do you start picking cotton?
We'll probably defoliate here next week or the week after, and then I'd say a month we'll be in the fields.
So for somebody, I know what defoliate means, but like for somebody watching the show has no idea what even that means, could you kind of talk us through that? Being you're the high cotton guys, we should know how to pick the cotton. So what's defoliate mean?
So what we're just trying to do is clean the stems, the plants off as much as we can so that all that's left is just the stalk and the cotton. We're trying to just drop the leaves and everything off of it, and just that way as we strip it and then we take it to the gin and get it processed and put in the bales and stuff, they don't hammer us too hard on our grades as long as it's pretty clean and we don't have much trash in our cotton.
How many acres you guys farm?
Altogether between me, both Camerons, and George, probably about 2,500.
Awesome.
Just a few.
A couple.
Just a few. I'm looking for that video, Ron.
So, Cameron, your aspirations are to pull a pro stock. I mean, what color are we talking here?
Green.
Green? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Was hoping you'd say, something like this here, but That's all right. That's all right.
Ron, would
There's a
that
lot
be
of green in that class, I'll tell you.
Ron? Would all the full pull TVs be part of Outlaw Pulling TV in 2018?
Yeah, that's probably not in there, is it? 'Cause that was
We're trying to find a cool video from 2018, guys. So
yeah, I was trying to.
I'll log into full pull TV. I think I can. No, I can't. Send me your email and password, please.
Gotcha.
Any winter pulling at all, Seth?
We may take them on to Louisville. We're not real sure about that yet.
Have you pulled
the
there before?
rules- we've taken the two-wheeler there twice or three times. No, I think twice. And I mean, years ago they took them on 3 or 4 times, 5 or 6. I really don't know. That was before my time. But the way that they changed the mod class again, we're thinking about taking the engine out of the two-wheeler and strapping it on the mod and going and seeing what we can do up there.
Really?
Sounds awesome.
Have you done that before?
Sir?
Have you done that before?
No, sir, not with this mod.
Okay. The video he's trying to find. Let me know if that works, Jason. The video he's trying to find is from Columbus, Texas, in 2018, with the 3-engine Chevy Cotton Candy, and it was a pretty wild-looking ride. And he came straight at the camera and almost ran over Nate there towards the end of the class.
It's Columbus.
Closer.
Is that the Audrain County Fairgrounds? Is that Columbus?
Audrain County, I think so, isn't it?
Audrain. Does that sound right, Seth?
No, that's Mexico, Missouri. I think.
Andover Park, that's Iowa. Pierce County Ag? No, that's
going to be early. It was in May, I think.
There's the
Cornhusker Colorado County.
There it is.
Colorado County.
Thank you, guys.
I was thinking Colorado River. Yeah,
you guys keep yakking. I'm gonna
that
mute
was a pretty
myself.
wild ride. That tractor was pretty flexible at that point there towards the end before you guys went to a different chassis. So is he coming in the room setting the record straight again? Seth? Is Cameron coming in the room?
Yes, sir.
Tell him
Sorry, I missed what you said.
You guys. Tell him just have a seat there with you guys. Get him in the camera view here.
You want to come in here? Maybe.
So you guys, where's your favorite place to pull on the Outlaw circuit?
Open cockpit, T-bucket body on a Joe stock chassis. And Neves has.
Hey, Cameron. Cameron, how are you? Oh, you guys have earpieces in, you can't hear? Can you hear me now?
Seth, was that your mom that pulled at that cotton candy right there? I think that's what Cole's saying.
I'm not sure if they're hearing us right now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we can't hear you guys either. Yeah, we lost you guys. If you can.
Maybe now.
There we go. Cameron, can you hear us?
I can hear you, Ron.
How you doing, buddy? How are you? Good deal. We're trying to pull up your run down there in Columbus 3 years ago, where you tried to run over Nate with the camera. Yeah. Well, I was already moving out of the way. I was just holding the microphone. Nate was trying to keep you in the camera shot.
Got his work cut out for him. Former Outlaw points champion Justin Gallion in the lead right now at 320.51 feet.
Yeah, Bennett was announcing. I was just live to the stream that weekend.
Oh, you were doing the live stream behind the scenes, Ron?
Yep.
Seth, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, I can.
Was that your mom that drove High Cotton there?
There we go. Cameron Neves out of McAdoo, Texas. Cotton Candy.
That must have been a different night there. So was that Friday night maybe?
That's Saturday night. Let me go looking.
Must have been Friday night.
No, but Cole Sidecheck says Seth's mom drove there 1 year. I didn't know if that. What's your mom's name, Seth?
Ann Neves.
Yeah, got it. That was her.
Yeah.
That video I showed earlier.
Yeah, we did a really bad job of getting her set up that night. She's supposed to drive again because we really butchered that run.
That's what happens when you watch Sidechecks. They know what you're doing, Seth. They're messing with you.
Exactly.
Those are. I guarantee you, Whitey's sitting there right now writing down notes. He's getting fake weights made.
Yeah, he just ordered some aluminum weights. He's already got them ordered.
So this should be your mom. Okay. Is that you there, Seth?
Out of McAdoo, Texas. With the husband, Cameron Neves, a little bit later on in the 7,400-pound modified tractor class, driving the Cotton Candy.
Yeah, that's me on the side.
Seth, is that you? In the white hat? That's Whitey.
Here we go. Rolling a slack out of the
Yeah,
out of McAdoo, Texas. Got to be 308.75. Open cockpit, T-bucket body on a Joe stock chassis. And he had to get hard on that left brake to keep it in town. The High Cotton machine wanted to go right. Had to bury the left foot on.
All right, I'm going to go look for Cameron's run, okay, Ron?
That
Gotcha.
was little Cameron. Mom's run it turned about 9,500, never picked the front end up. It was bad.
Yeah, is that the only time she's driven?
That was the only time, yeah. We've
Okay.
told her we need to get her in the seat again.
Yeah, she didn't waste too much time getting in throttle there. She went full throttle pretty quick, so she didn't seem like she was afraid of it
I
at
think
all.
on that one, if I saw right there, I think that was little Cameron driving in that video, but I don't know. It was hard to tell.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, they had it listed as Ann Neves because I announced it as Ann Neves that night.
Well, then it was. Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll find that other video that I sent him on a goose chase looking for. I was going to ask Big Cameron there.
Yes, sir.
Where his favorite? Hey, where's your? You know, we always ask the young guns this question, Cameron. You know, if you could pull anywhere in the country with any vehicle, and we can go back in time if you want, you know, what would it be and where would it be?
It's a big toss-up for me between White Rod and Rock Valley. I mean, White Rod and Wisner. They're both very well-run organization pulls. Facilities are great. The people are great to you. But I had to lean toward White Rod because of Ray and Ginger Miller.
Okay. Yeah, that's one I haven't been to yet. So they had a great year this year.
Yes, they did.
They even had a Dallas news station out there that did a live thing there for the news, which was pretty cool. Did you guys get to see that?
No, we didn't see that, I guess.
Yeah, they had a reporter out there, and the stands looked just absolutely packed out there. White Ride's good to see.
I think this is the video now, Cameron, of you trying to kill the cameraman. Is right? Was that what you said, Ron?
Okay.
Yeah.
I say that in jest, obviously.
Cameron Neves, alcohol injected, supercharged, big block Chevrolet's cotton candy.
Yeah, that's up close and personal. I'm not gonna lie. It's good stuff.
Taking a wild ride. Cameron Neves calmly pulls the helmet off, tucks the head sock down in the helmet. He knows he took a wild ride as it was dancing back and forth. One wheeling back and forth on those rear tires several times coming down the track.
Was that the motivation to build another tractor when that chassis got kind of loose like that, Cameron? Was that the main motivation for getting another tractor?
Yes. That's one reason. Another reason was
Be interesting to watch the replay of that match.
We were having a hard time keeping the ship.
Uh-oh.
We just lost him.
We lost him.
Brandon, show my pull in Columbus. Brandon, what I know Brandon, but I can't think of what he pulls. I'm sorry.
He pulls the Oso Negro mod tractor.
Mod, right?
Yeah, we might as well. We lost.
It's a big one, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
74 mod.
There's the boys. They're back. They're coming back.
Here we go.
Welcome back, guys.
Thank you. Not real sure what happened there.
Yep, you got cut off in mid-sentence there, Cameron. You were talking about something else, another reason why you went to another chassis.
The reason was we were having a hard time keeping the Chevys together, trying to compete. We felt like going to the two Hemi setup would be better for us, be more durable, and so far it's worked real well for us.
Now, going with the Ken Vaney Hemis, what kind of power are you making?
I'm going to guess anywhere from 2,800 to 3,000 horsepower, depending on how you have them tuned up.
Okay. $2,800 is about that number that I use to describe the Hemis in that class is about 2,800 horse. Brandon Gilliland chimed in a minute ago. He wanted to see his run on here, and we lost you guys, so Jason queued it up. So
Loudest class of the night.
he must have been the first hook.
She got all kinds of crossed up on that pass. It tried to go left on her, and it pulled back hard right.
That's how you use all of the track. That's for sure. Cameron, when did you start pulling? You said 30 years ago in one of those interviews?
First time I drove was in 1986. So I was,
and what was
15 years old, 3 years in a row.
So 14, 15, and 16, you were 16, basically, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What did you drive then?
I started out with a single engine mod tractor running a supercharged Chevrolet.
And did your dad get you into this sport as well, like the rest of us?
Yes, we started going when I was 18 months old,
Nice.
and I'll be 50 next month.
Nice.
So where have you pulled around the country? You know, besides pulling with the Outlaws, I know, you know, some of the Texas guys down there, like, you know, Don Nelson. I seen him at the Ohio State Fair when I was a teenager. Just curious where you ventured out to in your pulling career.
We pulled in Louisville for 5 years, starting in 2001. 2000, maybe 6 years. 2006, we brought a new English tractor out with 4 Chevys on it. We pulled in Sandwich, Illinois that year with the NTPA Grand National event. Wayne Purser and Ken Benny were in a tight points battle. We went there and pulled and watched that pull. We pulled in Bowling Green in 2001 and 2003.
Nice. Cameron, I'm going to take you down memory lane here a little bit. If you want to comment on any of these pictures, that'd be awesome. This was posted in May of 2013.
Is that on our Facebook page?
Yep, I'm going back. I went back to the very beginning.
That's just the first design we had on a T-shirt.
Okay, those pictures right there, Jason, is at Columbus, Texas. Probably around the 2013, 2014, maybe.
Yep, that's what the Facebook page. That's when it was uploaded to Facebook. That doesn't mean when it actually happened, but that's one that says on there.
Okay. That's at Whiting Cole's pull there. Right. That
Okay.
kid right there, that sweatshirt is little Cameron there.
Yeah?
With the black cap and this hoodie on.
Nice. So this is 8 years ago, guys.
Yep. Glad to see that.
That's awesome.
What was happening in that picture there?
I think he's saying hammer down, Ron.
That's Martinez and Texas on the left side of that tractor. That's
That's Sonny?
yes. The guy in the black cap.
This looks like Ocala, Florida. Is that right?
No, that is in Taylor, Texas.
Taylor, Texas. So it's an indoor pool, they have like a roof on it?
Taylor, I heard they had a really good track there.
Jason. They used to have that pull the weekend before.
Okay.
Zychek's telling me they had a really good track there, Taylor, Texas.
Yeah, Cole says best track of the year.
Still waiting on that information, Cole.
This is 2013 still. This is fun. Cam, is that your dad right there? Cam, who's this gentleman right here in the black hat? My mouse is on. I've seen him in a lot of the pictures.
That's George, I think.
That's my dad, Jason.
Is it? Awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
That's in white, right? Where that's at.
I'm just flipping through old pictures, guys. Keep talking, Ron. Sorry.
Nope, sorry. I was
Ron was daydreaming.
Oh, people are always texting us during the show.
Yeah, I was reading a text about, yeah. Actually, yeah, it was about pulling for sure. So you switched from the Chevrolets. You went to two 2800 horsepower power plants. What were the Chevrolets making, Cameron?
Oh, I'm going to say they were 17 to 1800. Be a close guess. I don't know if we're making a whole lot more power. I just think that the chassis is working a lot better and the engines are more durable.
Yeah. So you obviously got those from Ken Vaney. How soon do you take those back to him? Let him take a look at them, tear them down.
Well, unless we hurt one pretty bad, we'll tear them down in our own shop and we'll fresh them up ourselves.
Okay. It seems like I remember. Was it this season that you guys made an impromptu trip to Ohio and came back with the motors just in time for an event?
Yes, sir. 1,307 miles from where we're sitting.
What event
we
was
were
that?
There, picked up what we needed, and we were back in 68 hours, I think. Quick.
So what was the pull after that?
White right.
White right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I remember some of the details, but I couldn't remember which pull it was. So now, Cameron, Seth here says he has aspirations of pulling the tractor.
Oh, I know he does.
Do you foresee that happening, or when do you foresee that happening?
Next year.
Cameron's
not happen, but it's going to be a while. I'll put it that way.
So there won't be another 74 mod in the stable with cotton candy then?
No, there's not going to be another mod in this stable. We wouldn't have any way to haul it, and it costs a lot more money than a two-wheeler, and we're just going to stick with that right now.
Gotcha. So you guys are definitely coming to Lufkin this weekend, Cameron?
Yes, we're coming to Lufkin next weekend.
Okay. Or yeah, next weekend. So yeah, a lot of people have never heard of that event, and it seems like I'm explaining it to a lot of people from up this way. But you've been there. I mean, you saw it last year. How many people were there? Man, it was pretty amazing. How many people came in the gates there, and all the semis and all the stuff that was going on. It's even going to be a bigger show this year. So
it was a pretty neat deal to experience it for the first time out in the middle of nowhere and in those piney woods, and it echoes through those trees.
Yeah, they have the parking situation figured out this year. They had no idea they were going to draw that many people. I was sitting there talking to the two promoters, Josh Birch and his partner Ronnie, and the Highway Patrol was actually calling them. The Texas Highway Patrol was calling them while I was standing there because people were just parking their vehicles on the shoulder of the highway and going into the event. It was it was backed up so much, but they've got that figured out this year, and they've got somebody out there that's going to be parking cars, and they're prepared this year. So yeah, it was amazing, the thousands of people that were there in a COVID year, no doubt, and it was a great show. Going to be even better this year, I think. A lot more planning. The pool's going to be instead of in the morning on Saturday, it'll be at 5 p.m. Saturday.
Okay.
And 7 p.m. on Friday.
You know what would be better, Ron, than that?
What's that?
If it was a points hook.
Oh, I know.
You've heard that more than once, haven't you?
I got to show you my business card, what it says. It says Vice on it.
No. I had to get you a little bit on that.
Yeah, that would be cool if it was a points hook, definitely. But yeah, it is getting late in the year. I mean, not for you guys down in Texas, but the farmers up this way, they're right in the middle of harvest. So,
Well, you brought
not
up a
saying
good
it.
point there.
Not saying it couldn't happen. Not saying it's not a possibility.
You know, you was talking about those guys harvesting. That was the reason we couldn't go to Ravenna, because we were still farming here.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, you gotta pay the bills. Got to pay the bills. Jason, what are you looking for there?
So looking for some pictures of Cameron and the boys, just having fun with it. So.
Gotcha. So you started out pulling a single engine mod, Cameron. Are there any pictures of that anywhere around?
Probably in this house.
Yeah.
Then in 1989, we put 2 motors on. And then we ran 2 motors for till about 2001, and we ran 3 Chevys through, I guess we ran through last year, or through 2019, and in 2020 we brought the new tractor out. The maiden voyage was in Mexico last August.
Okay. I recall that. So which one of the boys is driving on Friday night in Lufkin?
I don't know. That's between them. Hang on, Ron. Seth's got a picture for you.
Grandma wanted to show this one. This is George in 1980.
What's the name on the side of that?
Cotton candy.
Yeah, cotton
Is it
candy.
cotton candy? Okay. That's cool.
It's been that way since we started pulling. They say I named it when I was about 2 years old, 3 years old.
You did?
That's what they say. I don't recall it, but
That's perfect name. Perfect name for it. So, can we find those pictures on the web anywhere? Pictures like that on your pulling team's website, or?
we're going to talk to the technology coordinator to improve that situation. That is not me, Rod.
What's that?
That'd be cool to see some of that stuff up on the internet or on Facebook or something, to see some of that history on there.
We pretty much live right in the moment. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I got you. So, what are you guys going to do when now that the cat's out of the bag and the Zycheks have somebody else parked beside them?
Oh, I don't care. Cole's probably watching, but I guarantee you Whitey's not watching this.
The boys told us the secret there. Said they like parking beside Whitey and Cole so they can see when they start moving weights around.
He only moves the weight around in the dark when nobody can see it.
Pretty good people.
Yes, very good people.
Whitey and Cole. Well, guys, anybody you want to thank that's helped you? I mean, any of the three of you, anybody that's helped you in your pulling careers here, whether it be a sponsor or somebody that's helped you, a family member or mechanic or anybody. I mean, anybody you want to thank?
Well, I mainly want to thank my parents, but they're still very much involved. They, as you know, they go all the time with us. Dad and I worked on the track. We worked on a tractor this morning. We had the heads off one engine, so it's not like he's not helping. He's still as involved as he was when he started.
Yeah.
Ken Benny really builds a very good product, and they're very good to work with.
David Hunt just chimed in. He said, great family on and off the track. Said when he started pulling in 2004, George was the first guy to come talk to him, and said he just called him Cotton Farmer until he could remember his name.
That's funny.
So that's pretty cool.
We pulled with him last weekend in Wichita Falls.
Where'd you guys end up in the results there?
Friday night I had won it, and then Saturday he drove and he got third.
So you guys you guys run the points with the Texas Truck and Tractor Pullers as well?
Not this year. No, sir.
Okay.
And David's got a brand new truck out there ran last weekend.
Yeah, I seen that.
Pretty
Hoping
daggone
we
nice.
get to see that this weekend or next weekend as well.
Yes.
So it should be a good two-wheel drive class over there. That's what I'm hearing. So should have quite a few.
According to your buddy Will, there's going to be a 4-engine tractor run down there at Lufkin.
It's going to be a what?
There's going to be a 4-engine tractor running in Lufkin.
Oh, yeah. I was sworn to secrecy on that, but he's got it out on his website. So, yeah, and possibly something else. So I can't talk about that, but yeah, possibly Uncle Sam will be there, make an exhibition pass, and something else that I guess I could say pulls in that same class might be there as well. So
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. I don't want to say too much or get in trouble. So, well, guys, thanks for coming on tonight. Jason, did you have any questions from anybody chiming in out there?
Oh, it's been pretty quiet. Brandon's, Griffin Royce or whatever his real name is.
Doug Voth.
Doug Voth. He's been commenting, dragging and pulling in the pines. Griffin's in Facebook jail, him and Donald Trump. So we got to try to figure that out there. So it's all good. I really appreciate you guys coming on. Kim, thank you for everything. Seth and Cameron, it's been fun talking to you guys. So
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all for having us.
Yep. Good luck this weekend in Lufkin, boys.
Yep, we'll see you guys down there next weekend. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
See you, Rod.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Cool. I love the family stuff all the time, Ron. It's so cool to see it all just trickle down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I see the old pictures, like they said, Grandma wanted to show that picture of George pulling back in the 80s there. I love that stuff there.
I do too.
I'd love to see that stuff up on a website or up on Facebook where everybody could see that. That's awesome.
Turn legends. We got to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And when he was drinking his Dr. Pepper there, and you made note of that, you said a comment. What he really needed was what Roos was drinking last night. But
some bourbon.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could look as cool as what Roos was last night, sipping on bourbon while he's talking on the show.
He likes to do that. If I do that too early, I'll forget what buttons to push by the end of the show. So I gotta pace myself.
Well, next week, next young gun we have on tap is Megan Paddock.
Nice.
You're a fellow 4-1 driver, probably a future 4-1 driver. She got more hooks this year than she did the year before, and comes out of Mound City, Kansas. So her brother Tyler said she's game, wants to come on the show. When I asked him if she would come on last week for next week, and so we'll get her on next week. Probably talk to her dad a little bit too.
So Ron, this is I'm not trying to interrupt you, but this is some pictures from Wichita Falls where the guys were last weekend. So I'm on the Texas Truck and Tractor Pulling Facebook page. A couple people there.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
We had a good crowd there.
Yeah. Wichita County Mounted Patrol. Is that like the cops or what here?
Mounted Patrol on horseback, obviously.
Huh. I don't know if this is like their venue or what this is. Well, look at this. Our boys right there.
They're loading up the sled right now.
Title here after I won it last night. And this tractor on the run he made last night.
Is that Josh announcing?
369, something like that.
Yeah, doesn't sound like that.
69.85.
There's George right up front, right?
Yeah.
No objection about what we can
Get this party started. There we go. Fire now.
This is his way of saying thank you for what you do and thank you for being here tonight.
Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button.
We'll switch things up a little bit here. Going to go with the blower starter.
Is that Sunny right out front of the blower?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
George is set. Oh, right here. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was just trying to I don't recognize everybody as well as you do. So I'll turn down the volume a little bit until he pulls. So
nice crowd there.
That's huge. Texas is so big. I mean, they named there's cities in Texas named after other states. Colorado County. I was like, okay.
Right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you going down to Lufkin?
Yes, sir. Yep. Wouldn't miss it. I had a great time down there last year, and show's getting bigger. It's getting better. Great cause.
We'll share much of that to Beer Money as you can. I know you have been, but keep doing that, okay?
Will do. That looks like Ray right there. I think that's Ray.
Yes, sir.
Well, probably the most impressive run seen in that mod class all season was Cameron's run at Rock Valley that Friday night when he pulled back on a throttle and still coasted way out there and won by a ton.
That was this year.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Give me a couple 30 seconds. I'll find that. Then we'll wrap this baby up.
That was a good run. Yeah, that the pull in Lufkin, just for people that are watching right now, coming up on the 15th and 16th, that event benefits 100% of the proceeds go to Mission 22, which their goal is to curb and prevent veteran suicide. We lose 20 veterans a day in this country. And Mission 22, their goal was to stop that, to curb it, to stop it. 20 is 20 too many every day. So it's a great cause, and proud to be part of it, and excited to go down there next weekend.
No, it's awesome. Mods were second or third class Friday night, Rock Valley. I can't remember.
Wow, that's
light. It was light supers, right, out of the gate.
Your memory's better than mine if you remember that, buddy. I don't recall.
I was drinking shots of Fireball from a frog costume too. So.
That's right. Yeah, that's been a few polls ago. I'm not sure which class they were.
I'm close.
So yeah, after Lufkin, we pack it in for the year. We're working on 2022 already.
Nice.
Going to be a good season next year.
Yeah, I would think there's a lot of forward momentum. You know, real strong season for the Outlaws, and for pulling in general last season. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going, Ron.
That's the goal. That is the goal for sure. So
I'm
we got
getting there.
Josh Runyon down there in Oklahoma. That event's going to be a 2-day event in 2022. That,
nice.
Chickasha event. They're going a little bit bigger. I guess the fair board there was just happy as all get out and wanted to make it a bigger show and wanted to go 2 days. So that'll be a bigger show. And there's some other possibilities in Oklahoma, looking at a couple other venues down there, a couple other promoters.
Well, there's a lot of pullers from Texas in that area. I mean, there's certain classes that they actually dominate that class, Yep.
Those Texas guys, they appreciate those ones a little closer to home as well. They do a lot of traveling throughout the pulling season with the Outlaws. So
you think I'd get better at searching by now, Ron?
You said you were close.
I was, and then I hit the wrong button like a dummy.
I'm
in the mod class. Twisted Whip is first.
Yeah, I don't know where he was in the order, so I do know he wasn't last because he still had another tractor or two to go after him.
With the Twisted Whip. 3,001 official.
Got the diesel super class going on the other side there.
That's right. Take off that other expected. Track will not be a 3-1 first time.
You and Leroy sound good together. You guys do a nice job.
71.
Thank you.
It's sunny, right?
Yep, that's sunny.
Throttle. If I two-wheel drive. 05.88 to get past the man from Texas. Albuquerque, New.
Uses a foot throttle on that tractor.
Really?
Yep. Has a two-wheel drive, has foot throttle as well.
That's nice.
Sonny Martinez flogging those Chevrolets, not the 8 Albuquerque. Oh.
You can watch good ones monster pass. Like 900,000 million feet, Ron.
That's one of those you can just watch over and over.
I did, trust me.
And got a thing for.
The Scrappy made a few passes like that this summer as well that
yep.
Could watch several times over.
Sometimes I just watch them and stare at them, Ron. The old front end comes up and he'd be gone.
Yep.
And he let out of it.
Yep.
You see that sand pile coming out of it and going.
That's good stuff. I don't care who you are.
305, folks.
394.
Sonny Martinez.
I'm gonna find it, Ron. You told me to. I'm gonna find it.
Yep, you're getting closer, obviously.
Thank you, sir. I love the vote of confidence.
Move up stocks.
Homers.
Chevrolet.
He had a rough ride here, didn't he? If I remember.
I don't remember. Don't remember.
I mean, you only announced a few thousand vehicles this year.
Hey, there you are.
I kind of do what I want. I think the tech officials are getting used to that.
Like you own the track out there, just walking around.
Sweet pain.
Yep, thank you.
Give him a round of applause.
Have your keys.
Sweet pain goes 298.22. Good. Rock lesson. No special.
That's my sponsor. Always got to suck up to Taylor.
His first hook was the 100-foot mark. So
hold on. I'm going to go get my new Remedy hat. I got to show you this, Ron.
Sled gets him stopped. That's where we're going to measure him at.
You see that, Ron?
I see that.
So that's a leather patch that we sew onto the hats.
Gotcha.
So,
that's cool.
Yeah, just like the side shields.
Just like the side shields. Awesome.
Rock Valley was not good to Taylor. Hometown pull.
Hometown, yeah. Hometown jinx here. Kyle Petch.
Points. Friday night session. Kyle Petch out of Milford, Nebraska.
The mod class is awesome.
Thermal Thunder.
Funny story about Kyle and Fred Petch back in, I think it was 2003, maybe. I was running the Flint Hills Truck Pullers in Emporia, Kansas. And I called them to come down an exhibition, paid them flat fee to come down an exhibition. We had an old converted Mack cab over like a garbage truck sled. And it had buckboards on it, but it had an opening right in the middle in the center. And Kyle's turbine kicked a rock right through the radiator of that old Mack truck.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We had to keep dumping water in it between like every hook the rest of the night to keep the pull going. So
that's awesome. That's Justin Gallion, right?
Justin Gallion, yeah. Speaking of Oklahoma, he comes out of Edmond, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I feel like the two-wheel drive class, the mod class for sure. Strong Texas, Oklahoma numbers. Pulls.
Mark Wiggins and the Demon Deer. There's
Longnecker.
Wayne Longnecker out of Cambridge, Iowa. I was watching some old Redman TNT videos the other day and saw him pulling at Bowling Green with the twin Allison that he had.
He's made so many different combinations work over the years. That's how you do it, kiddos. I'm not. If anybody sees me skipping through their poll, I'm not doing it on purpose. Trying to find Cameron Neat. Whenever I scroll, Ron, I always go too far. So I'm using a little 10-second thingamajiggy, and my computer's mad at me. There we go. Went too far, didn't I?
Is that it? There he is, yep. Yes, the leader was sitting at 305.88.
So before the diesel. I go too far?
I can't tell if you're going forwards or backwards at this
I'm going
point.
backwards right now. Toxic. What did I do, Ron?
Kyle Stepanek.
Coolers, vacuum insulation frost.
For any explosive gas. So stay fun.
Texas, new Texas, cotton farmers. Supercharged big blocks and to go build some momentum off of that 2 weeks ago. Oh, Texan.
There we go.
Rock Valley, Iowa, make some noise.
Winner, winner.
On a mission. With the cotton candy, he just blew by the mark set by Donald Nelson.
It's hard not to get excited when you witness a really good hook like that.
That's what makes it fun, Ron.
Had to beat 305.88.
He was hauling the ass.
Yeah.
331.
Pulls back on the throttle like, it's enough.
I got her. It's enough.
Just in hand.
And on the east side, a John Deere 7810 out of Dune, Iowa, Mark Van Manen
Well, Ron, we survived another Tuesday night.
We did. Until next week.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody that watches every Tuesday night. We appreciate you being here. And then next week, Yarrick, right?
Nope. Megan Paddock.
Megan Paddock.
Okay. Mound City, Kansas. Yep.
We'll have her on
as our young gun next Tuesday night.
Tyler's sister.
Yep. Brent's daughter. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Jason, thank you.
Yep. You don't got to leave yet, people. I'm going to let some videos play for a little bit, but Ron and I are getting our ugly faces out of here. Good night, Ron.
Night, buddy.
346.82. 346.82 from Marty Selman.
Thank you to our community sponsor, Disposable Pulling Team, and the students of Crest Ridge High School, FFA, for helping with the parking. And thanks to Johnson County Sheriff's Department and Sheriff Scott Munsterman for their assistance with traffic and safety of our pullers and vans.
.20 points champ. Hooking up to the Ironman sled right now, all the way from South Texas, Cat Spring, Texas. The man runs a trucking company. Has 5 pulling vehicles in his pulling operation. John Nelson out of Cat Spring, Texas, been pulling a long, long time. Going to come up short on this pass with this tractor called Twisted Whip. Correction on the distance for the Sweet Pain tractor. He went 360.38.
Soderberg Ribbing Contracting. Been replacing ribs since 2013. It's important to choose a local trusted contractor with experience. Soderberg Ribbing. Give Soderberg Ribbing a call at 362-1171. Schedule a free property inspection or stop by the office at Hawthorne Plaza, Suite H.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we might have seen Donald pull back on that throttle just a itty bitty bit when that tractor got the bounce of trying to get it under control. Comes up short at 285.31. Corey Walkenbach out of Herman, Missouri, Chevrolet pickup called What Are the Odds? Nice hook. .335.61 feet, 335.61.
Query City Savings Loan is proud to be the home hero sponsor tonight. Query City Savings Loan wants to thank all law enforcement, firefighters, teachers, healthcare workers, and military, active duty, retired, and